Now, India's enemies remain relentless, whether along the borders or in cyberspace, but the nation stands prepared. The Indian government is acting with resolve, fortifying our defense, not just with weapons, but with the truth. From exposing misinformation to dismantling Pakistan-backed propaganda networks, every step is aimed at safeguarding citizens from psychological warfare. DD India's Rahul Upadhyay reports.
The enemies of India are never at rest. Whether it's the borders or digital space, the rogue elements are always at mischief on multiple fronts. But India is ready. The government has taken decisive action, strengthening its defenses not just on the ground but in cyberspace. The Indian government's fact-check unit under the Press Information Bureau has ramped up its efforts to debunk false narratives being circulated online. As the Indian armed forces struck terror camps in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir on Wednesday, a parallel war unfolded on social media, with fake videos, misleading images, and unverified claims flooding platforms like X and Facebook. The fact-check unit has issued clarifications on its social media platforms addressing misinformation related to the April 22 terror attack in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam that killed 26 people. What started as a focused and effective military operation by the Indian Armed Forces has now spiraled into a chaotic online propaganda war. Pro-Pakistan social media handles and even influential political figures are deliberately spreading fake news, fabricating stories of miraculous military victories and heroic retaliation that simply do not exist. Their goal is clear: to flood the information space with falsehoods so quickly and overwhelmingly that it becomes difficult to separate fact from fiction. This goes beyond mere misinformation. It's a deliberate, orchestrated effort to warp reality, mislead the masses, and shape public perception to serve a specific agenda. In a blatant effort to hijack the narrative and distract from the reality on the ground, Pakistan's state-affiliated accounts have turned to their familiar playbook, recycling outdated images, misrepresenting old videos, and inventing completely fabricated claims. However, the Indian government has taken decisive steps to combat misinformation by banning several Pakistani social media platforms known for spreading false narratives. But new mischievous ones keep cropping up every now and then. Rahul Upadhyay's report, DD India.